Far out in the vast, blue expanse of the Indian Ocean, adrift in a sea of sapphire and turquoise, lies a solitary island. It sits some 2,000 kilometers off the southeastern coast of the African continent, the most famous of a trio of volcanic siblings known as the Mascarene Islands. This profound isolation has been the defining force in its story, shaping everything from its geology to its unique forms of life. From a distance, it appears as a paradise of extraordinary beauty. But look closer, and you'll find a world of surprising and often hidden complexity. This is Mauritius. For many, the name alone conjures a very specific image, one of idyllic, powder-soft beaches, protected by coral reefs that create serene, crystalline lagoons. It's a vision of luxurious resorts and endless sunshine, a perfect escape from the everyday. And while that picture is certainly true, it is only the cover of a much thicker, more fascinating book. There is so much more to this volcanic jewel than first meets the eye. It is a land shaped by fire, born from a series of violent eruptions on the ocean floor millions of years ago. For millennia, it was a world without people, colonized only by the creatures that could fly, float, or be blown here. Its most famous resident was a unique and now vanished bird, the dodo, a symbol of both the island's evolutionary wonder and its tragic vulnerability. Then, in the cosmic blink of an eye, it was settled by peoples from across the globe who brought with them their faiths, their foods, and their futures, creating a tapestry of cultures unlike any other on Earth. Today, we journey beyond the postcards, beyond the five-star hotels and the sun-drenched beaches, to uncover the secrets held within its shores. This island, a mere speck on the world map, just 65 kilometers long and 45 wide, holds stories that span millions of years written in its very rocks. We'll trace its history from its violent geological birth beneath the waves to its modern-day status as a beacon of social harmony and surprising economic prosperity in the region. It is a living laboratory of evolution, both biological and societal. Here, in this isolated paradise, nature has performed some of its most curious experiments, resulting in creatures found nowhere else on the planet. And in the last 400 years, humanity has conducted one of its most ambitious, weaving together threads from Africa, Europe, India, and China into a single, vibrant, and remarkably peaceful national identity. The echoes of its complex past, of Dutch sailors who first claimed it but failed to tame it, French aristocrats who built a plantation society upon it, and the British administrators who seized it for strategic advantage, and most importantly of the enslaved and indentured who built its fortunes with their sweat and sacrifice. All of these legacies resonate everywhere. You can see it in the names of its towns, a mix of French, British, and local Creole. You can taste it in the flavors of its food, a delicious fusion of Indian spice, Chinese technique, and French sophistication. Join me as we explore this remarkable place, a nation that defies easy categorization. We will delve into its geological mysteries, uncovering the forces that sculpted its dramatic landscapes. We will meet the unique creatures that have found sanctuary here, and the dedicated people fighting to save them from the brink of extinction. And we will uncover the human stories of resilience, adaptation, and coexistence that define this modern nation and offer a powerful lesson to the world. Prepare to discover the surprising stories behind one of the Indian Ocean's most fascinating and misunderstood islands. We will journey through its ancient volcanic craters, now cloaked in lush vegetation. We will walk upon its rainbow-colored earth, a geological curiosity that baffles scientists to this day. And we will witness the spectacular, mind-bending illusions crafted not by magic, but by the powerful currents of the ocean itself. This is the real Mauritius, revealed in 21 astonishing revelations. 9 million years ago, the story of Mauritius began not with a whisper, but with a roar from the planet's core. It is the product of a colossal volcanic eruption, a hotspot in the Earth's crust that pushed molten rock up through the seabed. This wasn't a single event, but a patient, relentless process. Layer upon fiery layer of basaltic lava accumulated, building a massive shield volcano that finally breached the ocean's surface. This new land, forged in fire and cooled by the sea, was at first a barren and desolate place. A sterile landscape of jagged black rock steaming in the tropical sun, devoid of life. But time is the ultimate artist. Over millennia, relentless wind and torrential rain began their work, sculpting the volcanic shield. The rock, rich in iron and aluminum, weathered and broke down, creating the deep, fertile, mineral-rich soils that would one day support a vibrant ecosystem. The once sharp, violent craters softened into the slumbering green-draped giants we see today. Mountains like La Pouce and Peter Both are not just peaks. They are the eroded remnants of the original caldera, silent witnesses to an explosive birth. Their dramatic silhouettes, deep-cut ravines, and plunging falls like chaparral are the living signature of this volcanic past, a testament to the power of water to carve stone. From the central plateau to the coastal plains, every corner of this island tells a tale of volcanic of fire, pressure, and time, the elemental forces that collaborated to create the paradise we see today. Chapter 2. Before the first ships, before any human footprint, Mauritius was a world unto itself. It was the exclusive domain of the dodo, a large, flightless relative of the pigeon. Having arrived on the island millions of years prior, it evolved in splendid isolation, with no natural predators to fear. It was a gentle giant, perfectly adapted to a life of peace. But paradise was not permanent. The arrival of sailors in the 16th century marked the beginning of the end. The dodo, unafraid of humans, was easy prey. But it was the invasive species that came with the ships, rats, pigs, and monkeys, that sealed its fate. They plundered its single egg nests on the forest floor, shattering a reproductive cycle that had gone unchallenged for eons. The decline was terrifyingly swift. Within a century of its discovery by the wider world, the dodo was gone. The last confirmed sighting was in 1662. Its extinction became a cautionary tale, a symbol of human-induced ecological disaster. Today, the dodo is immortal. It remains on the national coat of arms and in the hearts of Mauritians, a solemn, ever-present reminder of the fragility of island ecosystems and the profound responsibility to protect what remains. Chapter 3. The story of Mauritius is, above all, a human story. A story of a nation built from scratch, a mosaic of cultures assembled by the tides of history. There was no indigenous population. The island was a blank slate, first settled by the Dutch, then the French, and finally, the British. But the true fabric of the nation was woven from the people they brought, enslaved Africans and Malagasys forced to labor in the fields, followed by waves of Indian indentured laborers seeking a new life after the abolition of slavery, and Chinese traders who established businesses and communities, 4 continents side by side, on one small island. From this complex and often painful history, they forged a remarkably peaceful and cohesive national identity. Here, mosques, temples, and churches share the same skyline. Faiths and festivals are not just tolerated, they are shared with genuine enthusiasm and mutual respect. Chapter 4. Each year, the festival of Maha Shivaratri draws hundreds of thousands of Hindu pilgrims to the sacred lake of Grand Bassin. Dressed in white, they carry elaborate bamboo structures called kanwars on their shoulders, a journey of profound devotion and physical endurance to honor Lord Shiva. Later in the year, the festival of Diwali turns the entire island into a glowing wonderland. Homes and streets are decorated with clay lamps and candles, celebrating the triumph of light over darkness, good over evil, a universal theme embraced by all Mauritians. Chapter 5. This social harmony is no accident. It is built on a foundation of robust democracy, the unwavering rule of law, and a commitment to equitable growth. Since its independence in 1968, Mauritius has cultivated a stable political environment. Crucially, investments in free education and healthcare for all citizens have fostered peace and nurtured a large, educated middle class. This belief that everyone deserves a chance to succeed creates a shared stake in society. It strengthens the social fabric, reduces conflict, and fuels the nation's collective ambition. Chapter 6. Nature, too, contributes its own brand of magic. Viewed from above the southwestern tip of the island, near Le Morne, Brabant, a breathtaking spectacle unfolds. A vast, underwater waterfall seems to plunge into the deep blue abyss. It is one of the world's most stunning geological illusions. In truth, there is no waterfall. What we see are powerful ocean currents pushing sand and silt deposits off the high coastal shelf into the much deeper waters of the ocean floor. It is an immense optical illusion, a masterpiece painted by ocean currents, gravity, and time. Chapter 7. To walk through Mauritius is to experience a symphony of languages. You hear English as the official language of parliament and administration, French dominating the media and business circles, and Mauritian Creole as the vibrant, unifying lingua franca spoken by everyone on the street. But the linguistic tapestry is even richer. Ancestral tongues, Bhojpuri, Hindi, Tamil, Marathi, Hakka, and more, are spoken in homes and cultural ceremonies, preserving a direct link to heritage. Most Mauritians are multilingual, switching between languages with an effortless ease that reflects their multicultural identity. Chapter 8, the island is fringed by some of the world's most idyllic beaches. Protected by a nearly continuous coral reef, the reef-sheltered lagoons boast calm, turquoise waters and fine coral sands. The names themselves are legendary. The long white stretch of Belle Mer, the perfect swimming conditions of Trou Beach, and the sunset views from Flic en Flac. These beaches are not just for tourists, they are public spaces, cherished by Mauritians from all walks of life. They are stunning, accessible, and shared, a form of natural beauty that is treated as a national treasure. Chapter 9 combines Stopper, Albre and Pinechard. In the Chamarel Highlands, another geological wonder awaits. Here, the earth reveals its colors in undulating dunes: red, brown, violet, green, blue, purple, and yellow. This is the seven-colored earth, a surreal landscape born of weathered basalt. The humid climate washed away soluble elements, leaving behind iron and aluminum oxides, which create the distinct hues. In a strange quirk of chemistry, the different colored sands refuse to fully mix, even when disturbed. Chapter 10. For centuries, one crop defined this island. Introduced by the Dutch and scaled by the French, sugarcane became king sugar. It shaped the economy, the landscape, and the very structure of society. A history written through the immense suffering of slavery, and later, the hardship of Indian indenture. The economy has since diversified, but the legacy of sugar endures. The fields still yield high-quality sugar, world-class agricultural rum, and, in a modern twist, renewable electricity generated by burning bagasse, the fibrous waste product. Chapter 11. The nation's wealth is reinvested in its people. A system of free, universal healthcare, from local clinics to specialized hospitals, is a cornerstone of Mauritian society. A focus on prevention, community health, a healthy diet rich in fresh produce, and a safe environment all contribute to a high quality of life, pushing the average life expectancy to around 75 years. Chapter 12. While the dodo was lost, other native species have been pulled back from the brink. The island's green heart, the Black River Gorges National Park, shelters the Mauritian kestrel, the echo parakeet, and the pink pigeon. Once among the rarest birds on Earth, their populations have rebounded thanks to decades of intensive, world-leading conservation work. Chapter 13. To heal its wounded ecosystems, Mauritius has looked to the past. With its own giant tortoise species extinct, conservationists introduced the Aldabra giant, Tortoise, as an ecological replacement. These gentle giants now roam nature reserves, performing the lost roles of grazing and seed dispersal, actively rewilding the landscape and helping to restore the native forests. Chapter 14. Beyond the beaches and sugarcane fields, a new Mauritius is rising. The nation has successfully pivoted from an agricultural economy to a sophisticated, service-oriented powerhouse. It is now a leading financial hub for Africa and Asia, a trusted center for global business, and a burgeoning hub for information technology and innovation. This economic miracle was built on stability, a bilingual workforce, and strategic vision. Now, Chapter 15. Tourism remains a vital pillar of the economy, but it's a model built on quality over quantity. Mauritius has cultivated an image of luxury, safety, and exceptional service. From world-class golf courses and deep-sea fishing to serene wellness retreats, the island offers a premium experience, attracting discerning travelers while carefully managing its environmental impact. It's a strategy that ensures the paradise that draws people here will remain for generations to come. Chapter 16. High on the southern plateau, nestled within the quiet caldera of an extinct volcano, lies a place of profound spiritual significance, Grand Bassin, also known as Ganga Talao. This is Mauritius's most sacred lake, a focal point of faith for the island's Hindu community. The air here feels different, cooler, thinner, and charged with a palpable sense of devotion. The scent of incense and camphor hangs in the mist that often shrouds the water, while the gentle chiming of temple bells provides a constant, meditative soundtrack. Legend says that while the god Shiva was circling the earth with his wife Parvati, he was so captivated by the beauty of Mauritius that he spilled a few sacred drops from the Ganges River into this crater. The lake was instantly sanctified, creating a divine connection to the holy river in India. Today pilgrims come to its shores to pray, make offerings of fruit and flowers, and collect its holy water, believing it to possess the same purifying power as the Ganges itself. While devotion is a year-round affair, it crescendos during the festival of Maha Shivaratri. In a breathtaking display of faith, hundreds of thousands of pilgrims, many dressed in white, Totoises Concentro and Chundram South walk for days from their homes all across the island to converge here. They carry elaborate bamboo structures called kanwars on their shoulders as a form of penance and sacrifice. This annual event is the largest Hindu pilgrimage to take place anywhere in the world outside of India, a powerful testament to the enduring cultural and spiritual heritage brought by indentured laborers centuries ago. Chapter 17. This deep spiritual identity is just one thread in a much richer tapestry. Mauritius is a global model for religious harmony, where 5 major religions, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and others, don't just coexist, they actively celebrate and participate in each other's traditions. Public holidays mark the festivals of all major faiths, and it's common to see a church steeple sharing a skyline with a temple's gopuram and a mosque's minaret. This isn't merely tolerance, it's a deeply ingrained national characteristic, a form of social wealth that the island guards jealously. Chapter 18. This social harmony has been a cornerstone of the nation's remarkable economic journey. At its independence in 1968, Mauritius was a poor agrarian society, almost entirely dependent on the volatile price of sugar. Facing high unemployment and bleak prospects, economists predicted a difficult future. Instead, the nation engineered what is often called the Mauritian miracle, a stunning transformation from a low-income, sugar-reliant island to a diversified, high-income economy. The miracle wasn't magic, it was strategy. The government established export processing zones to build a manufacturing base, particularly in textiles. It cultivated an upmarket tourism sector that focused on quality over quantity. More recently, it has become a hub for offshore, finance, banking, and information technology. This success was built on a foundation of stable democratic institutions, a favorable business climate, and most importantly, a sustained investment in its people, through education and healthcare. This combination of agility, stability, and human capital underpinned its incredible growth. Chapter 19. For all its human development, Mauritius remains a place where nature's story is equally compelling. Its extreme isolation in the middle of the ocean and its volcanic origins meant that it evolved for millions of years without any large land mammals. There were no predators to fear. To this day, the island has no venomous snakes or dangerous spiders, making its lush forests and trails exceptionally safe to explore. The only native mammals are gentle fruit bats, which you might see silhouetted against the twilight sky. This natural safety extends to the water. The island's protective coral reef acts as a formidable barrier, keeping sharks and other large ocean predators far from the tranquil lagoons. This makes the beaches perfect for relaxed swimming and family fun. However, it's wise to be mindful of what's underfoot. Painful encounters with well-camouflaged stonefish and spiny sea urchins are best avoided by wearing water shoes. Chapter 20. This island of contrast applies to travel budgets too. Mauritius has a well-deserved reputation for world-class luxury, with opulent resorts offering impeccable service, but it can also be a surprisingly affordable destination. The cost of your trip will vary dramatically depending on your travel style. You can indulge in 5-star pampering or have an equally enriching experience on a modest budget. To make your money go further, live like a local. Skip the expensive hotel restaurants and dive into the vibrant street food scene. For just a few dollars, you can feast on dal puri, a savory flatbread with curry, or enjoy a delicious bowl of fried noodles. Shop at the local markets for fresh fruit. Take the efficient and inexpensive public buses instead of taxis, and consider staying in family-run guest houses. These choices not only stretch your budget, but also offer a more authentic connection to the island and its people. Chapter 21. So what does a trip actually cost? Let's break it down. International flights are the biggest variable, typically ranging from $800 to $1,500 US for an economy ticket, depending on your origin and the season. For accommodation, a comfortable mid-range hotel or apartment will likely cost between $100 and $200 per night. A daily food budget of $50 to $70 is very reasonable if you mix street food with casual restaurants. Finally, set aside around $300 for a week of transport and activities like park entrance fees or a catamaran trip. All in, after flights, a week for a solo mid-range traveler could land somewhere between $1,500 and $2,500. For a couple sharing accommodation costs, a comfortable trip might total between $3,000 and $4,500. Of course, you can spend significantly less by backpacking and self-catering, or far, far more if you opt for the pinnacle of luxury. Outro, our journey through the facts and figures of Mauritius is ending, but the island's own story is one of constant dynamic unfolding. It is a land born of violent volcanic fire, which cooled into a sanctuary for unique and gentle life, a place that witnessed the tragedy of extinction, and now champions the promise of restoration. It is a nation built not on a single identity, but on a mosaic of cultures from Africa, Asia, and Europe, who have forged a new, shared identity defined by remarkable harmony. It is a place that defies easy categorization and challenges expectations at every turn. In its history and its present, Mauritius offers a profound lesson in resilience, adaptation, and the quiet power of tolerance. It teaches us that a nation's true wealth can be measured in the richness of its biodiversity and the strength of its social fabric, not in its physical size. It is an island of sublime illusions in the ocean and very real peace on land. A destination where the wonders are both natural and man-made. And above all, it is a living example that our differences need not divide us. They can, and should, enrich us all. As the sun sets over the Indian Ocean, casting its final golden glow on the rippling sugarcane fields and ancient volcanic peaks, we leave not just with memories of a beautiful place, but with a deeper understanding of this island jewel. It is a place of extraordinary stories, a microcosm of our world's greatest challenges and its most inspiring triumphs. The spirit of Mauritius, its vibrant warmth, its dazzling color, and its enduring hard-won peace, will stay with you long after you have left its shores. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more in-depth travel documentaries, and hit the bell to continue exploring the world with us.